Paint a secret doorway with me. I recently started painting in a sketchbook, and I hope it will become a beautiful keepsake one day. Let's start with the sketch. An employee at the art supply store recommended that I use a light gray watercolor pencil instead of regular pencil. That way I don't have to worry about the lines showing through. Starting with the base color of the wall. Since we are using gouache, we will apply the paint in layers and create fewer transitions. Notice how I'm trying to create a transition here. Gouache is not suited for that. It has become a bit patchy, but that's okay, since the wall is meant to look old. I can create perspective over the archway and the path. This gives the picture a focal point and gives the viewer's eye some guidance. Use a darker gray. We will paint the tiles in a lighter color later. So far we have applied the paint just opaque. Mix the wall color with a bit of gray and paint worn down areas in thin layers. Paint the borders in an even darker gray color in order to create dimension. Now we can paint the floor tiles with a lighter color. Leave some space between the tiles. Since we painted the base with dark gray, they look much more realistic that way. Notice that the tiles slightly narrow towards the back. Don't forget the perspective. I used to be afraid of painting these stone paths, but it's actually quite easy. You can do it too. Take a super thin brush and paint in some darker shades between the tiles. Now apply a lighter shade again on the tiles. Decide from which side the light is coming from and stick to it. We are using the same technique for the archway as for the stone path. Step 1. Dark base color. Step 2. Use an even darker color for the inside of the archway. Step 3. Paint the tiles with a lighter color. Step 4. Take again a super thin brush and paint in some darker shades between the tiles to create some shadows. Step 5. Take a lighter shade and paint the highlights. Please maintain the direction from which the light is coming from. I was most uncertain about this step. Now we are painting the path. The path should narrow and get darker towards the end. Let's paint in some grass. Use a thin brush for details. See how I'm doing it here. I thought for a long time about what should be on the other side. I decided to paint a dense forest. Let the paint dry between the layers and use progressively lighter colors. Time to remove the washi tape. Be careful and don't rush it. That's actually the most satisfying step of all of them. Thank you so much for watching, and actually I'd be thrilled to get a comment how you liked it, and even more if you try painting it yourself and tell me about your experience. Thank you so much.